Welcome to the best pick. Stephen King, the master of horror, has created a multitude of terrifying worlds for us to explore. Join me as we delve into his best books to kickstart your journey into the world of horror. Now let's take a look at the best Stephen King books to start your journey into horror we choose for you. Number 5. In a dystopian world where a morbid virus wiped out most of the human population, survivors form groups to create a new world. Throughout the story, we meet approximately 100 convincing and alive characters, emphasizing with their motivations and complexities. Stephen King's The Stand is rich in philosophy, metaphors, and religion, presenting the concept that people are much more complex than just good and bad. King believes The Stand might become his literary legacy, showcasing his unique style and monumental storytelling. Originally shortened due to printing constraints, the uncut edition of The Stand was released in 1990, adding previously removed parts and new content. What we like. If you are looking for a dystopian world with complex characters and unique storytelling style, you should consider this book. The Stand, the complete and uncut edition, brings a multifaceted story full of philosophy, metaphors, and religion, presenting the concept that people are more complex than just good and bad. What people say. The Stand is a masterpiece. King does an amazing job of character development, and the way he creates such a chilling and realistic apocalyptic world is truly captivating. The way King weaves together multiple storylines and keeps the pacing engaging throughout the book is remarkable. You never feel bored or lost in the narrative, which is a sign of a great storyteller. Number 4. It is a terrifying novel about a group of kids in Derry, Maine who must face a shape-shifting creature that preys on their fears. The novel was adapted into a popular TV series in 1990 and a highly anticipated movie in 2017, directed by Andres Muschietti. Clowns have become less popular over the years, possibly due to the influence of Stephen King's It novel and the 1990 movie adaptation. Stephen King's novel It explores themes of childhood fears, friendship, and facing evil, making it a captivating and thought-provoking read. With its dual timeline narrative and complex characters, It is considered one of Stephen King's best works by readers and critics alike. What we like. If you enjoy terrifying stories with a coming-of-age theme and parallel time periods, you should consider this book. A novel takes you on a journey through the town of Derry, Maine, where children face a shape-shifting creature that preys on their fears. What people say. Stephen King's incredible eye for detail, sense of place, and ability to steadily pay out the rope line of a story's plot impressed me. Stephen King is the Jedi master of creepiness. Number 3. A famous book turned into a movie and TV series. The movie, directed by Stanley Kubrick, is still popular today. Stephen King teased fans with a sequel during a book tour. In 2013, he released a story that takes place years later. One of the most quoted parts of the movie is the word murder written backward. It's become a cultural icon. The story takes us to the eerie Overlook Hotel, where strange things happen to the caretaker and his family. The idea for the novel came to King during his stay at the Stanley Hotel. A dream he had there sparked the story. What we like. If you appreciate a behind-the-scenes story of a classic horror novel with an iconic movie adaptation, you should consider this book. The Shining is one of Stephen King's most famous works, exploring themes of alcoholism and domestic violence in a haunted hotel setting. What people say. Trying to keep his family together, Jack Torrance takes a job as a hotel caretaker where they stay the winter to maintain everything while the hotel is closed. Jack also happens to battle alcoholism and mental health issues. Jack's son, Danny, is gifted in the way he can see and sense a powerful force within the hotel. This combined with his father's issues turn out to be something far greater than cabin fever. Even better than the movie, and that's saying a lot because that's my favorite movie. The master of horror has written a book that will stay with me forever. I have read this book several times. I just can't stop reading and rereading. Number 2. Explore the twists and hooks that will captivate readers for years to come. Follow a writer-protagonist as he delves into a world of vampires. Join Ben Mears as he returns to his hometown and uncovers a dark secret. Experience the chilling terror as people go missing and return changed. Discover how poetry influenced King's writing style in this novel. Dive into the immersive world of Salem's Lot. Witness how this classic horror story was adapted into a movie and TV series. Experience the fear on screen as King's words come to life. Uncover the connections between Salem's Lot and other Stephen King stories. Dive deeper into the intertwined world of his novels. What we like. If you are a fan of classic horror with a unique take on the vampire trope, you should consider this book. Salem's Lot is a tale of terror in a small town haunted by vampires, capturing the essence of despair and true horror. What people say. An absolute masterpiece, enriched by all the intricate details. A gripping sense of atmosphere, characters that felt alarmingly real, and a spooky story that escalates slowly to a chaotic climax all made this an enjoyable read. Number 1. Embark on a journey with the last gunslinger, Roland Deschain, as he seeks the mysterious man in black, who holds the key to the Dark Tower. Follow Roland as he encounters various individuals, unraveling his past and unveiling the mysteries of the universe. Discover the origins of this gripping story, with hints of its inception dating back to Stephen King's earlier works. Experience the revised second edition of the novel, updated to reflect the evolving world and writing style of Stephen King. Explore the literary inspirations behind the Dark Tower series, from classic poems to iconic Western films. What we like. If you are intrigued by a mysterious quest in an official series start with influential inspirations, you should consider this book. The Dark Tower I, The Gunslinger introduces the last gunslinger, Roland Deschain, on a quest to find the Dark Tower, blending elements of westerns and fantasy. What people say. The plot of The Gunslinger is pretty straightforward. An ancient pistol-bearing warrior named Roland Deschain is seeking revenge on the Man in Black, an evil sorcerer who destroyed his family and country. The world through which he seeks him is in a state of decay and mutation, whether magic or radiation-induced is not clear. I am very glad I waited to read this book because Mr. King explains why it took him so long to write this version. When I originally started to read the Dark Tower series I could not find the first book, so I started reading book 2 and then read 3, 4, 5 and 6, then ordered book 1. I never did find book 1. The book 1 I read was written many years after the first. I would not recommend reading it this way, but it was very interesting and a very good, as I enjoy all Mr. King's books. It has mystery, suspense and humor and all things King. I hope everyone enjoys it as much as I did. You can find the Amazon purchase link in the description below. Hope this video can be helpful to you. Thanks for watching.